Hi, all my smell good friends. I hope everyone's doing well out there today. So what I have going on here today is my most recent pre-order haul, wax haul from Glitterati. So Glitterati is owned by Janine. Yeah, I was looking at her. She always puts a handwritten note on her invoice. I'm looking at my invoice. I can't really show it to you because it's written right like where my address is. So she always puts a handwritten note on her invoice. It says, "Thank you ever so much, Terry. Hope you'll enjoy and have a happy Thanksgiving." Signed, Janine. She's a very sweet lady. She has a great Facebook group, a lot of participants, always very positive interaction there. There's really positive interaction in all the wax Facebook groups. I just really like that. I mean, there's just so many places out there, boards, Facebook groups, what have you, where people are just not that positive. And with all the stuff that we're going through in the world today, I just don't understand why people have to be so mean to each other, but I digress. What do I know? But anyway, if you're interested in seeing what I got from Glitterati's most recent pre-order, stay tuned. As I mentioned earlier, I have my invoice in hand. This originates from the October 2nd pre-order. I just got this, I think yesterday, and I'm recording this on Tuesday, November 19th. So yeah, that's pretty good timing, I think, a month and a half. I don't remember what her original tat was estimated to be, but I find Janine to be pretty timely. It's not a big deal to me if tats are late. Tats being turnaround time. I just don't get bent out of shape on that, but that may be because I have so much wax that I don't need it coming into me constantly. Speaking of, I am hoping that the hauls are going to slow down. Vendors are starting to wrap up their last pre-orders. Not all of them, but a lot of them are. So a lot of the wax offerings will slow down around this time. Lavender and Speckles has a pre-order coming up, I think it's either into this week or into next week. I can't remember the exact date, but that's coming, and I do plan to place a small order. She kept the order small, and there's not a ton of stuff that I feel like I need on that order. So I plan to place an order because I love Lavender and Speckles, but I'm going to keep it small. I think Rose Girls is kind of wrapping up a lot of her stuff. I don't think we're going to see much more of Christmas or like wintry scents from her. The pre-order that she just wrapped up will ship out right before Christmas. I think she estimated December 16th. So that should be slowing down. Salt Mountain Melt, I think that was her last, what she's shipping out now was her last pre-order for the year. Second and Spruce, their next pre-order will be next year. Britta's, I'm waiting on Britta's. Britta's mentioned doing an RTS, and I haven't checked her Facebook group page yet today, but since she had posted, it's probably been a good week since she had posted scent requests, and I had not seen an update, but like I said, I haven't checked today. So I'm expecting something from Britta before the end of the year, and because I haven't been able to order from her in quite a bit since her Halloween event, I definitely plan to partake in that. And plus, she's one of my favorite vendors. The Pharmacist's Daughter has a pre-order going on right now. She is offering king cake, which I have requested several times, and she is pouring that. So I requested it. She's pouring it. I've got to order it. I just feel like when I request something, then I owe it to that vendor to order that because, you know, that's kind of them to do that. And so, yeah, I love that scent. So I am going to stock up on that, and I'll no doubt throw a few other things in my cart. I'm trying to think who else. Scuba Wax Melts. Maybe we'll see some stuff from her Etsy shop. But anyway, all that to say, a lot of vendors are really slowing it down. We're not going to see a ton more by the end of the year. And I'm thankful for that because I need the Christmas shop. And I am going on a serious low buy in 2025. I don't know that it'll continue all year. Probably not, because once I get to those fall and winter scents, I'm going to want them. But I feel like I have such a good stash of spring and summer scents that there isn't much I need. Now, granted, I'll probably go in and grab some favorites here and there from favorite vendors, but I don't need to be buying a ton. So I need to slow my roll. I know some other YouTubers have mentioned this as well. They're feeling a bit overwhelmed with their wax collection. I understand. I'm right here with you. I am feeling the same. I definitely went a little crazy. I plan to, during the month of December, kind of go through my collection and probably work up some destashes and list them on a destash group, because I definitely could do some cleaning house and I don't want to end up losing my wax. You know, certain scents don't last. Certain vendors' certain wax doesn't last as long as others. So I definitely got to go through my collections and figure out what I want to do there. But anyway, you tuned in to see my haul from Glitterati. So let's talk about it. So I have not ordered a bunch from Glitterati. I'm still fairly new to her wax. I've tried a few things. I have ordered from Janine a couple of times directly. I've been very pleased with how her wax performs in my home. I've been very pleased with the scents themselves. So this is a vendor that I can say that I enjoy. But I kept this order small. I ordered 5 souffles and 5 snap bars. So not too shabby. I kept my order to about, does it say my total on here? It does not have my total, but I don't remember the total. I do think her souffles are priced a tad bit higher than some vendors offer them. And I think they're relatively about the same size as most vendors. Not all vendors are the same. Like Southbound, her wax cakes, souffles, are quite large because she includes an embed on top, and I do feel like her container is a little bigger. I could be wrong about that, but I feel like that's the case. And then her snap bars are relatively cheap. I think they're maybe less than $3. I'll post it above because I can never remember, and it's not, her prices are not on this invoice. Just what you ordered and how many you ordered. So that's helpful, but the prices are not here. So Janine offered a special, and I think she's done this before. If you placed an order with her, she would send you a free wax cutter. You just had to remember to add it to your cart. If you didn't remember to add it to your cart, then you were kind of SOL. But I did remember, and so she included one wrapped in this bag. And I do use one of these wax cutters all the time. I'll open this up and show you. I have a pink one. I use that in my kitchen. I use this more than I use my large ones because a lot of pieces are smaller and I can use this size. But you gotta be careful, they're a little sharp. But there is a pretty yellow one. I have a pink one, like I said, in the kitchen, and I have one that I use upstairs for my bedroom, which is green. So I have a variety of colors. I feel like I just need a blue one. So very thankful for that because, yeah, I mean, she didn't have to do that. So really appreciate that. Any freebie is appreciated. So there's that. Janine also included some samples with my pre-order. She included 2. And another thing she does is include the scent notes on her samples. Not all vendors do that. So I really appreciate that because I don't have to guess at what I'm smelling. It's not as easy as you might think. So the first one I got from her is Wishing for You. And this is, well, I'll show you first. It's a cute little flower. This is raspberry, lime, jasmine, musk, vetiver, and magnolia. This was poured in November 2024. She always puts her pour dates on her labels. I really appreciate that. I don't have to worry about labeling it myself. I will admit this is not sounding like my scent profile. Not a big floral fan. Not a big vetiver fan. Musk, I could give or take, depends. And yeah, we'll see. Yeah, this has definitely come across to me as perfumey. I do get that raspberry and lime, but I get that floral. And I get a little bit of that vetiver. This just isn't my preference for a scent profile, but I know a lot of people do like these. I mean, we don't all like to smell the same things. So, of course, we need to have multiple scents out there. So, that's Wishing for You. I will make sure that goes into my giveaway box or something like that, so someone else can try this wax and enjoy it. And the second sample I got from her is Warm Nights. Cute flower. There's the back of it. So this is Beach Nights Warm Vanilla Sugar, Vanilla Lace, and Let 'em Eat Cakes. Warm Vanilla Sugar is a Bath & Body Works type. Vanilla Lace is a Victoria's Secret type. So I'm expecting this to be like full-on body care-ish. Oh yeah, I really get that Beach Nights. Oh, this is beautiful. I love Beach Nights. So there aren't too many blends that have Beach Nights in it unless you really can't pick up that Beach Nights that I don't like. This is beautiful. I get that Beach Nights first and foremost, but I do pick up that Warm Vanilla Sugar, that Vanilla Lace, and the Let 'em Eat Cake. This is gorgeous. So yeah, I want to smell like that. That's lovely. So I am very, again, appreciative of the samples. So let's get started on the 5 snap bars I picked up. So the first one I picked up is Maple Creamery. And I am not, by the way, these are her snap bars. They're just 5 little pieces in a small bar. And I have had good luck doing these in my open space. I do the whole bar, but it doesn't take much for Janine's wax to scent my area. I don't know why I kept thinking about this scent, but I just couldn't let it go. So I had to order it. I don't even like maple. Like, it really has to be blended well for me to like maple. I tend to stay away from it at all costs. So this is buttered maple, and maybe because it said buttered maple, I thought I'd try it. I don't know. I do really like that Homeworks candle, banana maple pancakes. That's kind of a buttery maple, and I do like that. Vanilla buttercream crunch and creamy vanilla. This smells so freaking good. I cannot believe how much I love how this smells. It definitely is a buttery maple. It literally smells like you've got a set of pancakes in front of you, a stack, I should say, not a set, in front of you, and it's just dripping with warm butter and maple. And it's a good maple. It's not a cheap maple. It's not an overly cloying maple. Oh my gosh, it's so, so good. I do think all that vanilla going on there is making this even more buttery and sweet and good to my nose. If I had any idea, I would have went bigger on this. I don't know what it was that kept making me think about it, but I'm sure I'm glad I was thinking about it. So that is Maple Creamery. Next snap bar I got is Maraschino Cherry Cheesecake. And I really just wanted to try her cherry oil and see what I thought. So this is cherries, cheesecake, pie crust, marshmallow fluff, and vanilla ice cream. Yeah, that's really good. That smells really strong. This is poured in October. That is a beautiful cherry cheesecake scent. Very sweet on the cherry, very much. It's almost candy-ish. Oh, that is so, so good. It's like a really yummy cherry vanilla scent with that bakery component from the cheesecake. I'm really glad I picked it up. That is Maraschino Cherry Cheesecake. Next is Royal Pumpkin. It really does say pumpkin, not pumpkin. So this is pumpkin puree, spices, oats, molasses, and rich cream. Okay, I will admit this one is probably not a favorite for me. And I think it's because of that molasses note. And molasses can be, you know, it can go either way. It's kind of like brown sugar for me. It can come across slightly bitter. And it's a bit of a strong note in here. I'm not picking up a lot of oats, which I was hoping I would. It's not a really spicy scent either, even though it says spices. I'm really getting that molasses, I'm getting that pumpkin puree, and I'm getting the rich cream. I like it. It's just not a favorite. But who knows? On warm, it may be totally different. So that's Royal Pumpkin. wishing well. Love her colors too. I mean, her wax is so pretty. So this is Strawberry Pound Cake, Sweet Lavender, Snowflakes, and Cashmere. This was another one that I couldn't stop thinking about. I have been staying away from lavender scents because I don't really love them. And for some reason, I kept buying them. And I wasn't loving what I was getting. So I decided I need to stay away from lavender. So I don't know why. Again, I couldn't stop thinking about this. But that Strawberry Pound Cake and that Snowflakes and Cashmere, which is the Bath & Body Works type, it was just getting me. There's clementine in that scent, and I do like Snowflakes and Cashmere. So I was like, I just need to smell it. I'll just get a snap bar. It's really nice. But I do pick up the lavender strong. It is a sweet lavender, but I do get that lavender for sure. I get the Snowflakes and Cashmere, so this does kind of have like a body care scent to it, but that lavender is definitely stronger. I'm not really picking up that Strawberry Pound Cake. Okay, so it does kind of have a cakey element, but I wouldn't, if I didn't know Strawberry Pound Cake was in here, I couldn't tell you if it was vanilla cake or it was Strawberry Pound Cake or what it was. Yellow cake, I don't know. It just has like a cake vibe. But first and foremost, lavender, then Snowflakes and Cashmere, and then that cake element. So that's wishing well. I had to know. I don't regret it. And then Ooey Gooey. And this is pretzels, pumpkin chai, pralines, fresh dough, and sugar cookies. I wanted to see what Janine's pretzel was like. Okay, that pumpkin chai, it's spicy. There's sweetness going on in here too. It does have sugar cookies. It has that nutty praline vibe going on. So almost like a maple-ish praline. It has that dough. So it kind of almost has like a cookie vibe. But it also has that pretzel note. But the pretzel doesn't overtake this blend. Usually when I have a pretzel blend, I really pick up the pretzel. This is really blended well together. But that pumpkin chai is saying hello for sure. I think I like this. So that's Ooey Gooey. I'll be really curious how well that pretzel comes out warm. So we'll see. And then we'll get to the souffle. So these were all scents that I thought I would like. So I went for the souffle. I think she also offered, I don't know what she calls her bars, but she has something that's like a brittle too. And then I believe she offered loaves. I think that's usually what she offers. I don't think I've picked up anything larger than a souffle. Not yet, anyway. In all honesty, I'm trying to stay away from loaves and just try. If I want a lot of a scent, I think I'm just going to get like multiple smaller sizes of it because it's just easier for me to, number one, store that way. And number two, I find I don't tend to reach for my loaves, which is crazy because those would be my favorite scents. I bought them larger. Those would be my favorite. But I don't tend to reach for them as much. So I think I'm going to try to go smaller in 2025. So this is Tree Topper. Again, her wax is so beautiful. And this is notes of Christmas trees, candy canes, and frosted cupcakes. This scent was just speaking my language. But there is something in here that's coming off to my nose. It's kind of mentholy. And I have no idea what is causing that. My guess is it the tree note? Is it an astringent tree? Because I thought, like, just the term Christmas trees. I'm going to see if I can get it out. I was thinking it would be a sweet tree. Yeah, I don't know what that is that's coming off to my nose that way. Maybe it's the candy cane because the peppermint. But it's all I'm smelling. Yeah. It's almost like a eucalyptus menthol vibe. I don't know. My nose plays tricks on me sometimes. It could totally be my nose. I don't know. I just got this, like I said, yesterday. So this could very well, it was poured just this month, and we're only at the 19th. So this may need to melt some. So I will smell this again in December sometime. I have a feeling it's going to smell a bit different once everything has had a chance to kind of gel together. So I think that's just my nose being funny, and also the factor that it hasn't been poured that long ago, because we don't know when in November. So she was just finishing up this order even last week. So next is holiday season. Wow, is that beautiful? Absolutely beautiful. So this is balsam sugar cookies, buttercream, and a hint of cinnamon. Okay, we have a tree going on here. This is the sweet tree I was looking for. Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful. Yeah, you definitely pick up that buttercream and that sugar cookies. It almost gives it like a vanilla balsam vibe. The cinnamon is not real strong. Exactly like she says, it is literally a hint. It's there. I can pick it up. I love cinnamon, so it doesn't bother me. But it is very light cinnamon. I think you would be okay unless you're hypersensitive to cinnamon, that you would still enjoy this. But this is just like a vanilla balsam sweet treat cookie, vanilla cookie kind of scent. I love tree mixed with bakery, so that's right up my alley. That is holiday season. That's the tree scent I was looking for right there. Peppermint bake. Okay, so we have peppermint in this, so we'll see. This is peppermint sugar cookie royale. Peppermint sugar cookie royale, batter, frosting, mallow, and cookie dough. And this was poured in October, so this one was poured last month. Oh my gosh, that's nice. Okay, her peppermint for sure is strong. It kind of almost reminds me of Rose Girl's peppermint. Rose Girl's peppermint, you know it's in a blend, for sure. It's the first thing that hits me in my face when I open this. But I do pick up those bakery elements. Oh my gosh, it's good. I have a feeling when this gets in my warmers, even more of those vanilla notes are going to come out. That one smells strong. Strong peppermint bakery blend. Set peppermint bake. Next is St. Nick's Sweets. And this is gingerbread cookies, coffee, cinnamon, cloves, nutmeg, and apple pie. This one could be a wild card for me. Depends on how spicy the gingerbread is. I tend to like a very sweet, cakey gingerbread. And you don't always find that in vendor wax. Cloves can be tough for me if it's very heavy. Apple pie, depending on the oil. So let's see what we get. Okay, this is nice. I like that. This is really well blended. You literally can pick all of that up. Like, if I just smell this and didn't know what was in it, I could definitely tell you there's apple pie in here. And I could tell you there's coffee in here. I pick up that gingerbread, but the gingerbread, it's very leveled. Very leveled. It's not super spicy, but not super sweet either. It's kind of an in-between gingerbread. That really smells nice. The clove is perfect. Not too much for my nose. You pick up that cinnamon. You literally can smell every one of these notes. And I really like this. I really like this. This is a great quintessential holiday bakery blend. St. Nick's Sweets. That would be perfect even for now, even though it has that gingerbread, because that gingerbread is so leveled off in here that would be perfect for fall as well, in my opinion. And then last, I got Sleigh Ride. This is apple cider donut, mallow fireside, vanilla birch, palo santo, and buttercream. I just was kind of trying out Janine's different scent notes that I'm kind of interested in. Like, I tried out that pretzel. I wanted to try out her peppermint. I wanted to try out her gingerbread. And in this case, I wanted to try out her palo. Oh, that's nice. This is a cozy, cozy vibe. That apple cider donut is good. Okay, so I have found, just smelling this order, I like how her apple pie oil smells. I like how her apple cider donut oil smells. That's not always the case. Sometimes I get like a vinegariness about those 2 cent oils. And these are really well blended. They have a sweetness to them that I enjoy. Oh, that's really nice. You pick up that apple cider donut for sure. You get the sweetness and the ooey gooiness of that marshmallow fireside. I wouldn't say I really detect any smokiness from that, but I do pick up that birch and palo, and you definitely get a vanilla-ness about them. And that sweet buttercream. Her palo is subtle. It's not super strong. It's there. You smell it, but it's making way. It's moving over and letting all of those other scent notes shine. Janine is a blend genius. She really did her thing with that one. That's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's yummy at the same time. That is fantastic. This is a great January melt. Even though it's called Sleigh Ride, I feel like, and you could go on a sleigh ride in January, I feel like this would be a great January melt. So I think that's when I'll do it. I find that I don't have to let her wax cure an overly long time before it does well. So yeah, guys, that'll do it for my Glitterati haul from, like I said, the October pre-order. Really enjoying everything I picked up. I'm glad I kept the order small. I have my Glitterati wax in a bin. It's sharing a bin with other vendors, so kind of trying to keep everything fitting in my little wax area downstairs, and I'm kind of getting overloaded down there with some of my bins, and I don't want to buy more bins because I already have too many bins. I don't need more. I need to be working on melting through my stash and not buying so much. So I totally get those YouTubers out there talking about being overwhelmed, talking about slowing it down. I totally get it. I need to get there too. And yeah, but I will tell you, I will warn you, I have some hauls that have been sitting here that I haven't filmed. It's been a little bit since I've been filming. I'm still working on editing. I have a number of videos that need to be edited. So you'll see those gradually start to come out. But I have some more hauls. Not huge. They're all kind of small to film. I have Rose Girls. I have The Pharmacist's Daughter. I have Zape. I picked up the peppermint sampler, so I'm so excited to share that with you. And some more holiday scents. And I have a small order from Scuba Wax Melts, which I probably will hold on to that until I get my Etsy order from her. Kathy recently held a 20% off sale in her Etsy shop. So I placed a small order because she was offering snowflake shapes and they were beautiful. And so I wanted to add some of those to my holiday melting plan. So I'll probably hold on to that small order until I get those in. And then I have a small Super Tart haul. So all those you'll see coming up. So it'll seem like I have a lot going on. But yeah, I'm going to cut it back, guys. Cut it back. I'm glad that we're getting towards the end of the year. We're getting to the Christmas holiday. My favorite scents will start to lessen in these upcoming orders, if there are any orders at all in December. Like I mentioned, quite a few vendors take a break then. So, oh, and I will have a haul coming in from Noel's Farm Scents. I don't remember what his tat is, but his tat is usually not very long. So I'm thinking that must be coming up maybe end of November, beginning of December when that ships. I'm not sure. I don't pay attention half the time. I never know when to expect them. I just get surprised when they post, oh, we're about to ship. So anyway, like I said, that'll do it for my Glitterati haul. I do enjoy this vendor. I look forward to more wax from her, but not anytime soon. I need to cut it back, slow my roll. Let me know, guys, if you're planning on going on a no buy or a very low buy, or I'm buying what I want in January. Hey, you do you. What works for you works for you. Only you know you. And so, yeah, we all got to do our own thing and what works for us. But let me know what your plans are for 2025 when it comes to your wax or any of your home fragrance or candles. You guys know I have a lot of candles too. So yeah, let me know what your plans are. Would love to hear from you. Yeah, and maybe you'll rub off on me a little bit if you plan not to buy. So guys, I really appreciate you being here today. I hope you will consider giving me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this content. Please subscribe to my channel. It does help to see those numbers go up. It makes me feel good. And I'm really trying to get 250 subscribers so I can work on my next wax giveaway. So yeah, please subscribe. Would love to have you here. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.